simple. Tayo mga Filipino, hindi ba ang galing natin mag-coin ng word? Simple should be spelled C. C. Parang elephant, right? Dapat L. Kasi you don't say elephant. So simply, ang follow-up, sa akin, there's 5 ways. Unang-una is communication. Teka, nawala ako.
Nakikita na namin, tita.
It's important that we communicate because first of all, unang-una, partners need to know bakit nyo sila ni-register. Most of the time, lalo ng kaming mga seniors, we tend to register people closest to us. Hindi namin na-explain bakit namin kayo ni-register. Usually we say, kailangan lang namin ng members, right? But if you want to do the business, kailangan i-explain nyo bakit kailangan, ano ang halaga ng ID nila? Ano ang value? Saan makakarating yung membership na sinign up nila. Okay? Ang pangalawang letter C is connection. Okay? It has, hindi tayo pare-pareho, right? Some people have very good interpersonal skills. Pero sa Atomy, we can overcome yung problemang yan. Kasi marami tayong may sistema eh. So if you're not able to connect, follow up by just saying, you know, we have Zoom meetings. Okay? So sa akin, niligay ko rito, in-update ko, but tama yan, you know, kailangan minsan hindi ka tatawag lang ng partner mo and say, talk about Atomy. Sometimes you have to, especially if you're very close to these people, you just don't call or text them when you want to talk about Atomy. Kailangan ang genuine ka talaga. So nilagay ko rito, you need to know your partners personally. Someone you don't know will definitely not be interested in doing the business with you. If you want to build your business, try to introduce your partners to your sponsors. So people who are doing the business, isipin nyo, ang follow-up and follow-through, it's not just sponsors following up with the partners. Ikaw, kung partner ka and you want to build your business, ito nga, part of the consultation is also following up. Talk to your sponsors, I introduce somebody else, and then you try to get them to meet your partners para sa ganon, pagkaroon kayo ng bonding, ng connection. Parang ako, especially for masters who have very big groups, it's very hard for you to know everybody. And the only way you know you can support your partners, your sales masters, is for your sales masters to follow up and follow through and introduce their partners to you. Diba? Makes sense, right? We tend to think sponsors' trabaho is just to follow up, pero also it has to have a give and take, right? And then ang third one is consistency. Sa mga sponsors, you have to be consistent. Kasi kung hindi nabe-break ang communication, it affects the communication, it affects also the connection. So kailangan kung meron kang let's say, dapat you have to train yourself to be consistent. Whether it's, parang sa akin, I know the partners I want to work with, so I know that every week I should call this person. May mga partners naman ako na every day we get together. So really try, it's not a matter if you're having a lot of people, hindi sa dami ng tao, pero really connection, communication. Ang importante doon. Okay? So, ang sinabi ko, you have to be consistent in connecting with partners when you follow up and follow through. Do not just connect when you need something, because then the validity of your purpose becomes questionable. Right? Sponsors who provide consultation to partners doing the business to follow up and follow through needs consistency as well. This is where we can duplicate this consistency. Kung tayo sponsor consistent, partners of us will also be consistent because maduduplicate nila yung ating di ba? Consistency helps in nurturing your communication and connection in building your business group as a team itself. Diba? Ngayon, ika-apat is consideration. We all have different lives, right? Lahat tayo may kanya-kanyang isip. Pero understand and accept the saying, right time and right place is best way to explain why things work and others take time. Ang nilagay ko rito, we should take no as not no, nada literally, but next opportunity or new, sa akin, new opportunity, right? There is a season for everything. So be patient, persevere, and never quit, and never give up. So, okay, and then the last C sa akin is coordination. We all live busy lives, as I said, right? Work around our schedule and adjust according to our partner's schedules. Okay, so ikaw lang nakakaalam kung anong schedule mo. Alamin mo rin kung anong schedule ng partner mo. Do not follow up when you know your partner is busy and work or busy and working, or katulad namin mga senior, ako pag 7 o'clock tulog na ako. So sa akin ko, so try to find out kung ano mga schedule ng mga partners mo at saka mga sponsor mo. Alam ko si Esther, minsan tumatawag sa akin 8 and 9, nagugulat siya, tulog ka na pala, right? But coordination is part of making follow up and follow through, benefit as a business natin. So sabi ko, in business, we seem to always take for granted this step, which is follow up, without realizing we cannot go the next step unless we learn to value and practice the 5th step to the 8 steps to success. Kaya number 5 yan eh. And then follow up and follow through also allows us to share our experiences in Atomy, whether system, marketing, compensation, most of all products, to our partners and business potentials. Actually, follow up is simply communication, sa akin, or communicating, connecting consistently with reminding ourselves to be considerate and also to coordinate with our partners so that we can plan, do things right, and plan together. So this is the end of my presentation.
Thank you po.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So I hope you got some tips. But again, as I said, just remind yourself of all the C's.
5 C's.
Very informative.
Communication, right? So questions? Questions?
So were you able to capture that? 5 C's. Number 1, communication. Number 2, connection. Number 3, consistency. 4, consideration. Number 5, coordination.
Again, thank you everyone for joining. Whoever have a question, you can ask now para we can share ideas or any struggle that you're going through since everybody is doing business.
Anyone who wants to introduce your partner?
Yeah, Josephine ata, she's putting her hands up.
Yes, allow me to acknowledge my cousin in the Philippines, Rose Ambrosio. Last weekend, umatake siya. Then yung aking sister na si Maria Teresa and si Desiree Di Guzman. Thank you sa oras ninyo kasi alam ko late na sa kanila. Yeah. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Jody.
Oh yeah. Bernadette?
Yes po.
Gusto mong i-acknowledge